Beneath the glittering blue surface of our ancient oceans, there once lurked a predator so enormous that it made today's great white shark look small and harmless. This colossal creature was Megalodon, the giant tooth, an apex predator that dominated the seas for nearly 20 million years. Its jaws were vast enough to swallow a human whole. Its teeth were the size of a human hand, and when it swam, the water itself seemed to shudder. But despite its unmatched power, this marine titan eventually vanished, leaving behind only fossilized teeth and a mystery that still fascinates scientists and ocean lovers today. What if Megalodon had survived? What would our oceans and our lives look like? Let's travel back in time to the Miocene epoch, around 23 million years ago. Earth's climate was warm, the sea levels were high, and life flourished in the oceans. Vast underwater meadows of seagrass swayed gently with the currents. Coral reefs exploded with color, sheltering thousands of fish species. Crabs scuttled along the sandy seabed, while giant sea turtles drifted lazily under the sunlit waves. And among these peaceful scenes swam giants, baleen whales, filtering millions of plankton from the water, primitive seals playing in the shallows, and gentle sea cows grazing on underwater plants. But for all their size and grace, these marine mammals lived with a constant shadow, the shadow of Megalodon. Megalodon was unlike anything the ocean had ever seen. It could grow up to 18 meters, 59 feet in length, and weigh over 60 tons. Its bite force is estimated between 108,000 and 182,000 newtons, at least 3 times stronger than a T-Rex. Unlike some sleek predators built for speed, Megalodon's body was robust, powered by heavy muscles for explosive bursts of strength. It didn't need to chase its prey for miles. It only needed a moment of surprise. This predator's strategy was brutal, yet effective. It often ambushed its victims from below, delivering a devastating bite to the fins or midsection. Once the prey was wounded and bleeding, Megalodon would back off, circling and waiting for its victim to weaken before returning to devour it, flesh, bones, and all. Its menu was anything but small: baleen whales, dolphins, giant turtles, and even other sharks. Fossil evidence even suggests Megalodon may have occasionally hunted members of its own kind. Before Megalodon's reign, the oceans were home to other top predators. In the Mesozoic era, ichthyosaurs, fast dolphin-like reptiles, ruled the waves. Then came mosasaurs, massive marine reptiles with hinged jaws and dagger-like teeth. But when Megalodon appeared, it stood in a league of its own. No creature in its time could challenge its dominance. Around 3.6 million years ago, Megalodon disappeared. The reasons were complex: cooling oceans, falling sea levels, shifting currents, and the decline of its favorite prey. Some scientists believe competition from faster, more adaptable predators, like the ancestors of today's great white sharks and orcas, also played a role. Slowly, the king of the seas was dethroned, its era ending forever. Or so we think. Nature has surprised us before. The coelacanth, a prehistoric fish thought to have gone extinct 66 million years ago, was found alive in 1938. These rare cases are known as Lazarus taxa, species that vanish from the fossil record only to reappear. While it's an exciting thought, there's no credible scientific evidence that Megalodon still exists. But that doesn't stop us from imagining. This prehistoric giant was still alive. The impact would be immediate and dramatic. As an apex predator, Megalodon would sit at the very top of the food chain, influencing every level below. Baleen whale populations might drop, allowing krill to explode in numbers, which could in turn change plankton levels, which affects fish, which affects everything. This ripple effect is called a trophic cascade, and it can reshape entire ecosystems. Megalodon preferred coastal waters like it did in the past. Humans would quickly notice. Fishing boats might disappear without a trace. Whale-watching tours could turn into high-risk adventures. Beach-goers might think twice before wading into the surf. Even if attacks on humans were rare, the fear alone would change how we live, fish, and travel across the seas. Today's oceans are not the paradise of the Miocene. Climate change has warmed and acidified the seas. Overfishing has emptied vast areas of marine life. Pollution has poisoned coral reefs and seagrass beds. In such an environment, even a predator as mighty as Megalodon might struggle to survive. If its massive appetite couldn't be met, it might be driven to extinction again. This time for good. We somehow found a living Megalodon, the scientific opportunities would be extraordinary. We could study its biology, behavior, and adaptations in a way fossils never allow. It would be a window into a lost world, revealing secrets about evolution, climate change, and predator-prey dynamics over millions of years. Megalodon's time has passed, but its legend remains. Every giant tooth found on a beach, every fossilized bite mark on a whale bone, whispers of an ocean once ruled by a predator beyond imagination. It is a reminder that Earth's history is filled with creatures of incredible power, beauty, and terror. And while Megalodon is gone, for now, the idea of its return keeps our curiosity alive and our imagination swimming deep into the unknown. Because somewhere, far below the waves, maybe, just maybe, the shadow of a giant still moves.